Welcome to Who With This On, Season 9, Episode 35? I don't know, whatever.
37.
37, where we watch Love Cabin, Season 1, Episode 1. I'm coming in the cabin to love the shit out of somebody. Chris, the motherfucking Lorenz.
I don't do coke unless y'all do coke. This is Brian.
My shit kind of curves. This is Max.
Those are all quotes from this week's show. But last week, we watched Wife Swap Real Housewives Edition on Peacock, and you guys voted it a top third show. So you agreed with some of us. Tell us what you thought about this week's show on Twitter, on YouTube, on all the socials. Brian, what was this week's show?
This week we watched Love Cabin on the Zeus Network. Something brand new to us. Here is the show description officially from their page. Sexy singles venture into the woods to compete for love, sex, and a $100K grand prize. Hosted by Ray J and narrated by Tia Kemp. That's it.
I mean,
they're not wrong
anymore, but
they're not wrong.
That's all I could find. I scoured several different sites and only found that.
All right. So to give you a behind the scenes look here is we were going to do a different show tonight. And I got TikToked by, we'll have to look up the person that TikToked this show. And she's like, this is the most insane show. You got to watch the show. There's going to be so many lawsuits. And we're like, oh, they mentioned lawsuits, insane show. We got to get on that. But I'm like, what the fuck is a Zeus network? I still don't know what a Zeus network is. We didn't even watch this on Zeus Network. I watched it on Daily Motion. So we'll post that link to Daily Motion. But the TikTok person is not wrong. This might be one of the most unhinged shows we've ever seen.
It's off the rails.
Like,
it's refreshing.
It starts off on rails. They start off introducing 3 guys, then another 3 guys, and then 3 women, and then 3 other women. And then, like, Ray J, like, speaks to the men and is like, we got to go to Ray J's boom boom room, which isn't a boom boom room. Very confusing to me. But Ray J is the host of this show, and he's just insane. He is insane. He's the most unhinged host we've ever had.
Everybody on the show is like, oh, this guy's on coke. Like, they're just saying
that. Yeah. Also, like, he's acting like he's on coke. Unclear if he's on coke, but he is like he's on coke.
I don't know how you can say that this show starts off normally. I was starting off reading quotes from like minute 1, and everything was unhinged.
All right.
So the things that people say are a little more NC-17. But, I mean, the format is pretty normal to start.
Yes,
it's like a Love Island love show, but it is a little more extreme than your normal one. It's more like F-Boy Island and like Love Island, but further to NC-17 than those 2 shows. If that makes any sense to anyone.
Did they ever explain why it's cabin themed?
No.
Just, I like a cabin, but it's not sexy in the way an island is.
So I noted that they have this like little lockbox on the door in one of the shots, and I just assumed that they Airbnb'd this.
Well, you probably, vetted a little bit of it.
Did you? I don't know how much this network is vetting anything. This is a network for like just random creators. Like nobody's heard of any of these people except for Ray J.
Yeah. Did you look up the network? Did you internet corner that?
Only slightly, but like it just seems like a random creator network for like TV shows instead of like trying to get like published by Netflix. It's like, all right, we can get this kind of independently produced.
But you do win $100,000 in this, which I always say really complicates a love show because, like a love show, you want them to find love. You don't want them to like go for the money and like pretend like they're in love.
Yeah, you could totally just shake hands with somebody and say like, for the duration of the show, we'll pretend to be normal, lovable people. You know, are they
Yeah.
in it for the right reasons or are they in it for the money? That's the age old question.
Yeah.
There's definitely someone when the first thing we heard out of her mouth was like something about the money. I was like, oh, okay, we got to watch out for her. But I feel like you got to watch out for every single person on the show because they're all just like players and like they just want to find players, it seems, on the women's side. Like these are people picked for each other. In
Yeah,
my
I
mind.
mean, they're players, men and women's side. I don't think anybody's here for love. Everybody's here for lust, and you know what? Have fun with that. Call it Lust Cabin.
You can't put that on TV Max. I don't even know if this is
Uh,
on TV, but they keep saying it's on TV.
you can put it on Zeus Network.
Yeah, I wonder. So there were. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. So all right, let's do a brief overview of all the characters, and then I guess we've got to go over this challenge activity, which is the most insane activity you've ever watched on a show. If you do anything before listening to this before listening to this podcast, watch the challenge, the activity that they do at the end of this episode, and then come back.
Yeah. Okay, well, starting off strong, the first person we meet, his name is Thanos.
Amazing.
And I thought, like, well, I thought naming my kid Zeus at some point, and I was like, that's too strong of a name. Thanos. It's a pretty strong name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
And then-
is quote unquote not a player.
Yeah, okay.
I'll
Believe
believe it
that
when
when
I
I
see
see
it.
it.
Wow.
I
Great minds.
I also love I also love that the first thing somebody said was like Thanos, like McDonald's. Like
Yeah,
couldn't
I'm sorry.
pronounce Thanos.
What was that comment supposed to mean?
Just like he was not about pronouncing anybody's name correctly. He did not give a fuck. This is John the Don, which we'll get into in a second.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got to talk about Michael, or as he kept saying, Mike Hill. It was like,
all right, now you're going John the Don here.
well, hold on. Michael, he's got the 666, 6 figures, 6 feet, 6 inches.
Cool. That's not a detail I needed.
I wish we could post Brian's face when I said that.
That's the number of the beast. What's Brian going to say about that?
Oh, true. Pastor Brian.
Yeah.
And then we could talk about John, the motherfucking Don.
This
Repping
dude
from
is going to be he will be the subject of several lawsuits in this show.
He quote loves to fuck. Anyway.
He definitely comes in swinging. And
I wrote down I might have to give him my 2-piece biscuit. I don't remember what that quote's about, but it's a pretty good quote.
It's a pretty good quote.
And then we got Brian. He's been a fuckboy. He's a real dude and a gentleman. And he has a Bible.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, when we get to the challenge, you'll see how much this Bible really comes into play in this, morality of the show.
One of the more wild uses of the Bible I've seen in a TV show, now that I think about it. Yeah.
True.
What else? He's a dancer. Yeah. Semi-religious.
But then we got Kamo. He's a former basketball entertainer.
former professional basketball entertainer. So I immediately Google, was this guy on the Harlem Globetrotters? Because that's like the only one I can think of.
Well, they
I
always
couldn't
had a
find an
competitor
answer.
team.
Maybe.
Damn.
I just assumed he was like a mascot.
But somebody says like professional basketball entertainer. What's that? He's like, I show up at birthday parties and stuff or something. I don't really remember how he explained it.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, we don't know what that is.
Just like if
Uh,
you're going to introduce yourself with such a like, oh, I'm a professional basketball entertainer, be prepared to back that up with like, that's cool.
Hmm?
he's also a nice tall roller coaster.
He is 6'7".
Self-described. Everyone on the show is tall except for like one person's 5'10" or 5'9.5", which is like,
Yep.
who gives halves? And it's just
Yeah. You only give halves when you're like trying to do something.
Self-aware about it.
Yeah.
Then our last male guy is Trap Yo-Yo.
Trap Yayo.
Chepiayo or
Yayo.
Yayo.
Oh,
Which
on my
is that
thing it
his
says
birth
Yo-Yo.
name?
Well, he's a
need to go to
content
Internet
creator.
Corner.
He's a content creator, so it seems like that's probably his content creator name. The only thing I wrote down here is he self-describes as he's got a big dick.
Oh yeah,
That's the only thing
he's
I wrote
a
down.
content creator. He makes sexy videos, so read into that as you will.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
forgot about
he's
that.
been very explicit about those types of videos that he makes.
He's not the only one on the show.
No, he's not.
Self-describes as a content creator of sexy videos.
So yeah, they have all the guys there, and they're all shooting the shit and just being like, "Yeah, nurses are whores. I'm also a whore. I'm a respectful whore." Just
Like
like
the
crazy,
conversations that happen
immediately
here.
jumping into insanity.
Yeah. They're all like players and talking about just like like weird how I'm gonna one up you and take your woman and I'm gonna take all the women and like it's very troubling to watch. And then we have Ray J come in. If you're not familiar with who Ray J is, Max, you said there's one thing we need to know about Ray J. What was it?
Yes. Two things to know. One, he's an R&B singer, whatever. Number two, you may know him as the person who put Kim Kardashian on the map by leaking their sex
Yes.
tape.
Yeah, I was just looking that up on the Wikipedias. Is he dated Kim Kardashian, and that was the original sex tape.
Yeah. That is the last time I heard about Ray J. He is a scary dude. The moment he shows up on the show, somebody says like, "Oh, that guy, he's a stripper connoisseur," and everybody's like, "Yeah, this guy's on
And that
coke.
was also
He
John the
is
Don.
nuts."
He's also apparently the star of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Okay.
Okay.
We've done Hip Hop Atlanta, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He also is apparently on a show also on the Zeus Network called The Conversation, but
I don't want a
that
conversation with that man ever.
5 years ago. So this network is not new. Which
No,
surprises me.
it was founded in 2018, originally as like one that would be like a black Netflix for influencers. Seems like they may have like expanded a little bit from there, but primarily it's an influencer video network.
Okay. And Ray J comes in and he just says the weirdest shit. He's just like, what did I write down? And he's like, if it's pussy, it's pussy. If it's love, it's love. Keep it cool. Chop it up. You know, we're going to be real. I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
You also forgot, if it's both, it's both. I thought that was an iconic line.
Well,
You're just
the
like,
quotes were coming by real fast. I couldn't write, didn't get all the quotes super accurate.
there's a lot to
Everybody
work with
talked
here.
super fast. Like everything was coming in super fast. I could not type fast enough.
Yeah. He also said women are God. And then they had like a confessional from someone that said, I think God is a man. Which
Oh, that was also
Yeah.
John the Don. If it's a shitty quote, it's probably from John the Don.
I thought that was pretty funny. And then he also says, old me, too disrespectful. New me puts women up here above himself. So that's what he's looking for in the show is you to put women above men in this show.
A lot of pussy on pedestal talk in this show.
Yeah, he wants you to put the pussy on the pedestal.
Yes. Um, so yeah, then they start talking about like, oh, that guy's tall. He's gonna make me look not that tall. Blah blah blah. And Ray J's like, enough of the tall talk, enough of the short talk. Let's go drink. And you know what? I love a reality show where they can drink and get unhinged. So finally, it's time to meet the ladies. Who do we got?
We got Desi. Uh, all I wrote down was Big Brooklyn in the house.
Yep.
Uh, then we got Nisa, and she is the quote, my quote from the show. I'm coming in the cabin to love the shit out of somebody. And she had like crazy shiny makeup on, which looked not, it was very weird on camera.
I've seen this on a couple of reality shows. Maybe it's a look that's in right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we got Athena. She's from Hungary. She's been single for 5 months, which is a long time. She's a porn star and a self-described freak in the sheets.
My main question here is how did she get on the show?
What do you mean?
She's not necessarily black.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
Like, how did she learn about, oh, there's an opportunity with Zeus TV or whatever? Was she recruited for this? Did she put her name in? I'm just like, how the hell does somebody from Budapest know about Zeus TV?
You know,
I didn't even know about Zeus TV, so
that is a great question. Like, I mean, how did any of these people get recruited for Zeus TV? What
So
it? I mean,
I might have an answer here. So
okay.
I think Zeus TV has like one sort of successful show called Baddies.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that's commonly mentioned.
yeah, Baddies has 140 episodes, 7 seasons. It's a spiritual successor to the former Oxygen series Bad Girls Club.
Oh,
we've done neither of these shows.
I've
But
watched Bad Girls Club with Katie, so
oh, so yeah, I think that's probably where the fan base for this, if any, derives from.
Yeah, and then we've got Chloe. She's a pageant person. She's a snow bunny. Um, and the one thing I want to note is that Athena and Chloe are 21 years old. That's
Yeah,
too young. That's too young to be on these shows.
we've seen so many of these dumb shows where they have 20, 21 year olds. I'm surprised you're, what's the term, scandalized
I'm
by
a
this.
I'm a father now. I think differently.
Fair.
So yeah, I don't know. That's just like you're whoring yourself on TV. What is your 30-year-old self gonna feel like? But you're a porn star, so like you're probably not gonna feel that bad about going on this reality TV show. But like, I don't know.
Anything to be an influencer, Chris.
I really
Where's
wish
your,
we had the internet corner to discuss how many followers everybody had.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Noah. We miss you. And then we've got Kiara. and she's tired of hookup culture. You on the wrong
Wow.
show.
I haven't
Yeah.
heard that one before.
And then we got Sheila. She is 25 plus 5, which I thought was silly, but cute. And she's tired of men playing games. Which she's on the wrong show too.
I just had a little lag. Did you mention she's a private chef and a midnight ballerina?
No.
And do we know what a midnight ballerina is?
Is that a euphemism for an
A stripper,
escort?
yeah. No, just a stripper.
Yeah, okay. Also, I have under her, I don't think she said this, but somebody said they were hoping for some Zeddies. Does anyone know what a Zeddy
What?
is?
No.
I
Did you look this up?
don't
I
know
don't know
what
how
a
to spell
Zeddy
it.
is.
I looked up Zetty, and that wasn't anything. But if you know what a Zeddy is, let me know. Tweet at us. Let us know.
I did a little Googling, can't find much of anything.
Yeah. So now we have to come to our activity. So once Ray J meets all the women, he comes out with the men and says they're gonna do a makeout challenge. What's challenging about it? I don't know. But Ray J is gonna pick your couple, your person, and you're gonna make out with them.
Do you guys know the meme of like somebody holding two people, they're cradling their heads, smushing them together, and saying "now kith"?
Oh yeah.
Basically,
That's
it's
basically
Ray
this.
J now kithing them. It's crazy. Like Love Island obviously has like, oh, you have to make out with 6 people in a row challenges, but this one is so much odder for reasons we will get into.
I didn't know that Love Island had those kind of challenges.
Oh yeah. Um,
Yeah.
for example, Love Islands will have like all the women blindfolded, and it'll have like the 6 guys come and kiss all of them and like rate them on the kisses. Oh no, the blindfolded people will rate them on the kisses, but sometimes they'll even throw in a brand new guy who's introduced during this challenge. So they're just kissing a rando they've never laid eyes on before. So like they're doing
That's
some
kind of like.
scandalous stuff on Love Island.
I think the most surprising thing about this challenge, quote unquote, is that there's the quote is Ray J says, "I'm coming up with this shit in real time." Like this was not the plan, I don't think. And Ray J's just like, "Fuck it, we're doing it live."
Ray J has no plan.
One of these
Except
pairings, Ray J has some throwaway comment like, "Well, you can choose that guy or you can kiss me." And she's like, "Wait, are you serious?" And Ray J's like, "I don't know. I'm making up the rules." It's he then backs down, but I think he might have gone for it given the opportunity.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I
There's
have
no question.
just a joke question mark after my notes on that.
Yeah, it's just like unless
Well, like it's weird. Like Nisa says she's not into it, but makes out with a person anyway. Everyone makes out, even though like I think it's kind of weird. Like these people have not said a word to each other. Realistically, it's just Ray J's like you're playing spin the bottle, but Ray J gets to pick. Essentially,
Essentially, yeah. Um,
somebody said after their makeout, "Damn, I'm ready to fuck."
yes, I also had that one written down. Oh, Ray J said, "We coming up with shit like in real time."
yeah.
Um,
Uh,
He
then
also
there was a
says some
section.
great lines. Like
What?
I got computers. Ray J has some great lines. Like I got computers in my brain. I bring out the greatness in people. Like he is so full of himself.
There's a point where Ray J pulls. They like made out, And then he's like, no, come back. You got to go make out with somebody. You got to go over here and make out with this other person. Like, he does that like twice.
He's
It's
not directing a
insanity.
porno. I don't
I
understand why he's doing that.
Brian, I hear you dug into episode 2 a little bit because this is mostly the end of episode 1, right?
Yeah, I didn't get
There's
I
some
didn't get
mini
the challenge there, but
I still have for the end.
Okay.
Because like then after this, they actually get to see the real house.
Oh yeah. You're right.
And I think the best minutia about the house is that they have one room with 6 not queen beds. It looked like full beds. Uh
oof.
and like the expectation is that the couples are apparently going to sleep together. These random couplings that Ray J just made. So weird.
I I'm not scandalized by this. Love Island has been doing this for 10 years.
They weren't pairing up though. Like they were kind of just like, "Hey, you got to go select somebody."
That's true. They
There's a
were
little
they were
bit,
kind of put together regardless of their wishes.
yeah,
Like for some people, it worked out because I think that some of them were like, yeah, I really like this person, and then Ray J picked them to make out or whatever, and like
And there are definitely some pairings that neither one of them is like, oh yeah, I got. Or maybe one of them is like, yeah, she's okay, I guess.
and like they have to immediately sleep with each other. Like they immediately go in and get dressed for bed. Like some guy is doing push-ups on the floor. Like he's trying to make his muscles pop, I imagine. And like the women go into the glam room, and like that's where they talk about all the people they just made out with. This is like one of the oddest parts about the show to me. To be
yeah.
honest, is
Like,
like
like
it's
why would you be in the makeup room before going to bed? That's just kind of what the fuck.
you gotta glam up before you go to bed.
No, no, you just got to go to bed.
You gotta unglam. You gotta take the makeup
That's
off.
okay. That's fine.
You gotta change. Not change it in the room with 12 people.
No, just 6 other people.
Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, and that's the end of the episode. And like, I was really glad the episode was over. Not gonna lie, but this show is so unhinged. Like, I am so intrigued to watch more. They did do a like this season on that was a little bit, and it definitely looked somebody's top was coming off, and I'm like, that could encourage me to watch more for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, and like it just kind of like rolled into like episode 2 a little bit for me, and there's some pretty bad shit. Like Trapyeo said to his girl, like, if you can't make me a sandwich, that would be bad for you.
You can't
First of
Somebody,
all,
make me
what fucking century is it?
yeah, it. This dude is just
oh,
sexist as fuck.
I took that as a like, woman guy woman, not like literally kitchen sandwich.
They were both in the kitchen, and he was just like, where's my breakfast?"
Yeah, so the people I think from the outside looking in, the people at this upper echelon of attractiveness and playerness, like they have so much choice in their world that this stuff makes sense to them. Like they're like, "Oh, you won't make me a sandwich? Well, all right, get out of here. I'll just get the next hoe in here." Like
I guess
it's a very demeaning way to look at people, but the people they pick for this show are those kind of people.
for sure. I mean, they always pick shitty people for like reality TV shows because it just creates drama.
Yeah,
I do
you're not
feel
gonna
like.
pick. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you're not gonna pick the guy that's not gonna say that. Like that's the guy they want on this show.
For sure. And then, of course, then it just that creates like news articles and shit like that.
Does it? No one's watching the show.
You know,
Somebody
you
somebody
got
made
you
a TikTok about it.
It's true.
and
We should
got
probably.
you.
Yeah, it got us. We are the demographic for this show.
Are we?
Oh
Are
my gosh.
we?
No, well, we're kind of.
I mean, we have not said the big thing, which is Zeus Network is clearly sort of more of a BET adjacent type of network.
Yeah, I mentioned
We
that
are
like
not the target audience for this show.
But
that's
we do watch unhinged reality TV,
That's
so
true.
we are kind
Like,
of
yeah.
the
true. I think they're not making this for us, but we are into it.
Also, shout out to Positively Uncensored on TikTok, which is the person that TikToked about this show while we watched it. Yeah. So that's the end of the episode. Any other minutia we need to bring up? I feel like I went through all of mine. All right, who's the worst human being, and how is it not Ray J?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
This
yeah.
dude created a really fucked up show. And if he didn't create it, he's hosting it and directing it.
One thing the TikTok person said, and in the next time on, is just like she said that people were just feeling in people's pants. You definitely see a hand go in pants in this season on or whatever.
I've
Which
never seen that on reality television.
get ready for that if you watch the show. Um, would this show be better as a Quibi or a TikTok?
This format's
I
pretty
think
well trodden as whatever. It could be shorter, but I don't think TikTok necessarily.
you can just like clip the stuff out, like avoid all the BS, and it'd be fine. I don't need a full 50 minutes of this. Yes, it is a well tested format, Max, but like I don't think we need to just let it go on for a full hour.
I kind of liked marinating in Ray J's insanity, though. Like, hopefully they wouldn't cut that out.
No, you don't cut that out. That's gold.
Yeah, I don't know. The show, I was happy it was over, but I'd watch more. I think it was fine. I don't really think it'd be better as a Quibi or TikTok or even a shorter show. We should probably like Quibi, TikTok, or 30-minute show when it's an hour show.
Oh yeah, like at least like half it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have to have some drinking rules for this. So, anytime somebody acts like a fuck boy, take a drink. Brian?
Oh man, I'm trying to like limit it from like Ray J saying some weird shit, but I don't know how I can limit that without killing people. Like, he's just gonna be doing that the entire like. Once he comes on screen, it's game over. You better have a 12 pack in front of you.
What is the rule then?
Every time Ray J says some weird shit,
Max?
Um, I have some idea about words you just normally don't hear on television. Every time you hear terminology like Zeddies, I don't know. Take a
oh
shot.
yeah,
You could limit it, Brian, to be like anytime he puts women on a pedestal, like.
okay, I like that.
You do anytime there's like something sexual happens on the show, you can take a drink.
You're gonna black
Well, we're
out.
still trying to kill people. Yeah.
It's a power hour.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I got one. Every time somebody mistakes what ethnicity somebody is take a weird shot like Uzo or something.
All right. What speed did Max watch the show, Brian?
Oh, know the reality, but it's probably a 1.5.
That's a good guess. He liked to marinate in the show, and I guess he probably watched it with Liv. So I'm gonna go with 1.
Gonna have to give it to Brian. I watched it on a mix of 1.25 and 1.5.
All right.
Oh, I did not think you actually sped this up.
But you
I will
guessed.
say I slowed it down from 1.5 because yes, they do talk pretty fast, but I
Um,
bopped around.
Yeah, I just don't want to guess one anymore.
You got to
sometimes
keep
you
them
gotta guess.
guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's 2.4. You never know. All right.
Oh boy.
So now it's time for ratings. We do a top, middle, bottom, third rating system. And some people have buckets in their buckets. What do you got for me, Brian?
Okay. The Ray J quotes were, and general quotes were nuts. I think this fell into less of the trap of episode 1 syndrome, but it still just had nothing going on. I don't know why the fuck I'm just like watching this insanity. I I think it's got to be bottom third, middle of the bottom. Considering I checked out a little bit of the next episode to see what it's about, like it's not bottom of the bottom, but it's still absolutely insane. I don't think I can continue watching that.
Max, what do you got for me?
This is a weird show. I like weird shows. The like it felt very professionally filmed but run by morons. It's such an oddity. Sorry, my dog's barking at somebody outside. Um, I'm gonna say this is a middle third, possibly top of the middle, just because it's so odd. Ray J is such a weird character. All the people, the guys contestants are despicable.
Okay,
Uh,
Max.
yeah,
So to comment on like your like production stuff, there's a shot in episode 2 that's just kind of like, yeah, they bought a drone for this, or like wanted out of a claw machine or something.
interesting.
Like,
Just like,
I
well, we got
agree.
it.
I agree with Max. The show is an anomaly. Like, I feel like the people on the show are despicable, but they're so weird. Like, they're
Yes.
good people watching, and like Ray J is just making up rules and like throwing chaos into the wind. And you just don't see a show like that anymore. So I'm gonna talk myself into putting it in the top. I think it's
Oh,
I think of reality shows. I think this is a somewhat entertaining one, and I'd watch more. Like I want to know what chaos Ray J is going to throw at this couples. Like they said, there was going to be in the intro. There's just going to be random eliminations, and I can only imagine that Ray J's just like, get out of here. Like, like it's not planned. It's just like you gotta go, and like oh, that seems entertaining. Like I don't know, like you know what? It just sounds entertaining. It is entertaining. So I'm gonna put it at the top.
Chris, are you gonna buy Zeus Network to watch this?
I'm really sad that Zeus Network didn't have like a free trial. Like
I
I
agree.
downloaded the Zeus app to watch the show, and they were like, nope, $10 a month. Like you crazy, you crazy.
Chris, this
Yeah,
show may just entirely be on Daily Motion too. So
I know, I know, I saw that, but like I don't know if I'll ever watch any more of it. But I'm like, I would. Like Max, if you were like, hey, can I come over? I want to watch more of the show with me. I'm like, absolutely.
yeah.
Let's make fun of the show together. But like, do I want to sit there by myself and watch the show? Not particularly. Do I want to sit there after I've had, some trees and just like
Hmm.
make fun of the show? Absolutely.
Oh, that would be a delight.
Tell us what you thought about this show on Twitter at Who Put This On, Facebook.com/Who Put This On, YouTube at Who Put This On, and all the socials. Brian, any shout outs of other stuff you've been doing, watching, playing, enjoying?
Katie and I were checking out like more Lego Masters Junior. It is a way more wholesome show than the other Lego Masters, which I kind of appreciate. I'd rather just see people having fun.
That's good. I kind of fell off Lego Masters. I didn't finish the last season.
Yeah, like I don't think Lego Masters is a show I can binge, but like just putting on like one of those episodes, it's a fun thing.
Yeah, I don't really miss it. I feel like the challenges just weren't. They like turned them into challenges and not just like, hey, make a fun treehouse.
Yeah.
Instead, it has to
Yeah,
be a treehouse on an anchor in the ocean, and you're like, I just wanted to see you do some cool tree houses.
that's fair. I think the challenge for like the episode that we were watching was like you have to create a car that's going to be like basically like evil Knieveled over the thing, just like with like a little launcher. And so that was kind of cool to see like what everybody created and just have fun with it. Didn't really matter if it exploded. Everybody wants it to explode.
Explode. Max, what have you been watching?
Um, Liv has. I've been rewatching with Liv the first season of The Diplomat. I never continued, but I enjoyed season one. Snappy writing. And of course, the new Vince Gilligan show, Plur One Bus.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, if you don't bring this up, I'm gonna be disappointed in you, Max.
Dang.
Chris, please
Uh,
give me a little credit.
Great show. I think you definitely want to go in not knowing anything, so don't bring up the premise.
Okay. Yeah, don't. Or I will just take off my headset.
Yeah, but the pilot is so good. It's very good.
Yeah.
And there's 2 episodes get launched at once last week, so try to watch 2 episodes rather quickly because they kind of pair together very well.
Supposedly, he has like 3 seasons fully written. Exciting times.
Fully written, there's no way Vince
Storyboarded,
Gilligan.
I don't know.
He always writes himself into a hole and then writes himself out. That's what he likes to do. Can't imagine he'd write a whole thing.
We'll see.
But that was mine going to be my shout out. Have I been watching anything else? The Chair Company, very good show.
I've only seen maybe 2 episodes, but quite good. The latest episode, there's a bar scene that apparently takes place at a bar like 2 blocks from me.
Oh, don't
Whoa,
replicate the bar fight at the bar.
you got it.
All right, that's it for us this week. Do we have what show we're doing next week? I guess we didn't really.
Do we just want to go to what our last week's show was, The Road?
We were going to do The Road this week. And then we were looking at what we were going to do next week, which was, yeah, probably do The Road next week. Then we might do a Wahoo Shore or Crime Scene Zero or something else might come up. Tell us what you think we should watch at Who Put This on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, any of the socials. And we'll see you guys next time.